The music found us again. Pull up a patch of warm grass, little ones. I've a question first, before the story. Did you ever have so many worries that you felt like you were lugging them around all day? And every one you set down, 2 more climbed on. Here's a thing I've learned over a good long life. You were never built to carry the whole world on your own small back. When the load gets too heavy, you can set it down and tell God about the very thing you're scared of, because He cares about you. Listen close now. The answer's in the story. Now, this happened on a bright, cool morning, the kind where the leaves go crackly and the air smells like the first edge of winter. The whole creek was getting ready for the cold, but nobody faster than one small chipmunk named Chitter, who came down the path at a dead run with his cheeks already half full.
Morning! No time. Big day. Biggest day. Gotta gather the acorns and the seeds and the little dry berries. Then sort them. Then count them. Then check the count. Then recount, because what if I counted wrong the first go? Okay, 11 things on the list and it's barely sunup. I'm fine. I'm great. I'm so behind.
And over on a sunny flat stone, packing away the last of her winter store, was Quilla the chinchilla, soft and grey and calm as a still pond. She'd come down from the high country, where the cold comes early and you learn to be ready without all the fuss. She watched Chitter blur past and called out, gentle,
Good morning, Chitter. You know, my store's already full. There's plenty. I saved you the warm end of the stone if you ever feel like sitting a minute.
Sit? Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, really. But I can't. Can't sit. Sitting's for after. There's no after yet. There's only during. And during is right now. Okay, love you. Bye. Gotta go. The berries won't pick themselves. And honestly, I don't trust them to try.
Now, by mid-morning, Chitter had gathered a fine pile. A truly fine pile. More than enough for one small chipmunk to last a long, cold winter. And then, he kept going.
Okay, so the pile's done. Wait, no, not finished. Never finished. Because now I have to sort it. Big seeds here, little seeds there. Acorns by size. Then I gotta resort because I think a little one got in with the big ones. And then, then I should make a list of all my sorts so I don't forget which pile is which pile.
And down the bank came Bongo the bear cub, with his usual cheerful crash, blinking at the mountain of seeds. He said,
Whoa, Chitter, that is a lot of seeds, buddy. Like, that's more seeds than I've ever seen one little guy near. Are some of those for sharing? 'Cause I will absolutely help you eat them. That's me helping.
Sharing? No. Can't share, can't spare. This is the winter pile. Every single seed is spoken for. Well, not truly spoken for, but what if it's a long winter? What if it's the longest winter? What if winter just decides not to end this year? It could happen. I read about a winter once. Okay, I didn't read it. I heard about it from a worried squirrel, but still.
Okay, Chitter, buddy. Can I run the numbers a sec? You've got like 9 winters of seeds in that pile. 9! I counted twice, and then I counted the counting. There is no winter long enough. You could feed the whole creek and the next creek over. You can stop.
I know, you're right. It's plenty. It's so plenty. Okay, one more handful, and then I stop. Okay, that one. Okay, this one too. This is the last one. Okay, this is the actual last. Ooh, are those hazelnuts? I didn't even do hazelnuts yet. How did I forget hazelnuts?
Chitter, you've said last one 4 times. The pile isn't the problem. The pile's enormous.
I, for one, find it magnificent. A monument, a tower of provision, built by the smallest paws in the whole creek. Although, now that I look closer, it is rather a great deal of seeds for one very small fellow. Are you quite certain you have not built yourself a problem shaped like a solution?
Shelley's right, you know. Up in the high country we say, a full store is for resting beside, not for guarding all night. Chitter, what are you really afraid will happen if you stop?
Afraid? I'm not. Afraid's not. I don't have time to be afraid. That's a whole other thing on the list, and the list is full. Okay, gotta go, hazelnuts. Bye. Love you. The resting end of the stone is very nice, and I will get to it. I will. Not yet. Not yet.
Now, while Chitter ran himself ragged, the rest of the friends had quietly finished, and on the warm, flat stone they'd left a soft little hollow of moss, a saved spot just for Chitter, for when he was ready to sit. It was all done. It was all enough, and Chitter never once looked up to see it.
Okay, hazelnuts in the cheeks, and the walnuts, and these 3 pine cones, and one more acorn. I can fit one more. I can always fit one more. Watch. Okay, maybe that's a lot in the cheeks. But I'm not done. I can't be done. Done means I might have missed something, and missing something is the worst thing.
And that, little ones, was one acorn too many. The whole great load gave way at once. Seeds and acorns and pine cones went bouncing every which way down the bank, and Chitter sat down hard in the middle of all of it, quiet all at once, out of breath, surrounded by more than any chipmunk could use in 10 winters.
Oh no! It all fell! I had it all in my cheeks, and I tried to hold one more, and it all fell! And I'm so tired, I don't even know how to pick it all up again.
Professor Hoot here, with a fact that is entirely true. A chipmunk's cheeks are a marvel. They stretch ever so wide so the little fellow can carry a great big load of seeds all at once. But here's the part worth knowing. A chipmunk does not keep that load in his cheeks. He carries it to his store, and he empties his cheeks all the way out, and then he goes again, over and over. If he never set the load down, why, he could never gather again. The emptying is the whole point, and he doesn't keep it all in one heap on his back either. He tucks it away down in his burrow, in little food rooms, though the whole load is never riding on one small fellow at once. A fact, children. Good morning.
The little fellow empties his cheeks every trip, sets the load down so he can carry on. There's a line I keep close from the Bible, an old letter a man wrote to some very worried friends about what to do with a load of worry. I'll tell you the whole of it in a bit, but watch Chitter first. Now Quillar came down off the warm stone, slow and soft, and sat right down in the spilled seeds beside him. She didn't pick a single one up. She just sat. And after a while, in a voice gone small and tired, Chitter said,
I can't stop, Quilla. That's the whole thing. I keep filling my cheeks because if I stop, even for 1 second, what if it's not enough? What if the cold comes and I miss something? So I can't stop. I haven't stopped all day. I'm so tired, but I'm scared to stop.
Chitter. When you fill and never stop, does the scared part ever get any smaller? Or does it just want one more handful?
No, it never gets smaller. The more I fill, the bigger the scared gets, because then there's more to lose, and more to guard, and more to count. I thought gathering would make the worry go away, but the worry just grew right alongside the pile. I made more of it the whole time.
Oh, Chitter, Look, your store's been full for days now. The cold's just ordinary autumn. It isn't coming for you. You were never short. And you were never meant to hold the whole winter up by yourself. Nobody is. Not even a chipmunk with the biggest cheeks in the creek. Here's the thing my grandmother taught me up in the high country. When the worry piles up, you don't carry it. You set it down. You can tell God the very thing you're scared of and hand it right to Him, because He cares about you. That's what the cheeks are for, Chitter. Not for holding everything forever, for setting it down. So, set it down, just for a minute, and breathe.
Just set it down. Okay, I'm opening my cheeks. There. Whoa. That's so much lighter. I forgot my own face could feel light. I didn't know I was allowed to put it down. Can I tell you the scared thing out loud, Quilla? I'm scared the cold comes and I miss something, and somebody I love goes hungry, and it's my fault for stopping. That's the one I couldn't say all day. And just saying it, handing it over, it's already lighter.
Hey, look at his little face. He looks so much comfier. Chitter, you want to come sit on the warm spot now? We saved it, the mossy one. It's been waiting for you all day, buddy.
Yeah, I think I will. And, hey, you guys can have some of the spill. There's way too much. I think I've got like 9 winters here. Turns out I wasn't gathering enough. I was gathering scared. Those are different.
Now, that afternoon, Chitter sat on the warm, mossy stone for the first time all day, with the sun on his back and his cheeks plumb empty. And we sat with him a while, and Bongo said it first, and plain.
I figured something out today. Worrying isn't like gathering. When you gather seeds, the more you do it, the more you have. But when you worry, the more you carry it, the heavier it gets. It just makes more of itself. So you can't fix worry by doing more worrying. You gotta set it down. And the best part is, you don't have to set it down all alone.
And I'll tell you what it taught me. And listen, 'cause I learned it the hard way, with my whole face full. You cannot outgather a worry. It only grows alongside the pile. But the second I opened my cheeks and let it go, set it down, it got so light. I'm still gonna be quick. Quick is just who I am. But I don't have to carry the whole winter on my back to be okay. That's the best thing I found all day, the setting down.
And here's the old line I kept till the end. It's in the Bible, a book called 1 Peter, chapter 5, verse 7. It was written by a man named Peter, one of Jesus' friends, who knew about being scared because he'd been awful afraid himself once. He wrote it to a whole bunch of worried folks. And here's the very line he used. Listen close. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Now those are 2 old words, so let me hand you the meaning. Back then, care was their word for worry, all the heavy what-ifs. And cast means to throw a thing, to set it down hard into someone's hands. So Peter's saying, take every heavy worry and hand the whole load straight to God, because you matter to Him, and He'll hold what you can't. So when the what-ifs pile up, name the scared thing and set it down with the one who's glad to hold it. And then, up from the reeds came the Mud Puppy Brothers, Splish, Splash, and Splosh. Splosh started,
Today on Mud Puppy Minutes, we will explain what you are supposed to do with all your worries.
Easy. You worry harder. If you worry about a thing hard enough, really put your whole back into it, then it can't happen. It's scared of you. I worried about a rainstorm so hard last week it did not rain. You're welcome, everybody.
No, wait. Isn't it? You tell somebody? Like, you say the scary thing out loud to a friend, and then you set it down, and it gets, like, lighter? 'Cause a worry shared is a worry halved?
Oh, no. No, that can't be right. That's far too easy. Halved? Sharing your worry? Out of the question. A worry shared is a worry doubled. So you keep every single one. You put them in a jar, you screw the lid on tight, and you keep that jar under your lily pad, where the worries can't get out and bother the neighbors. I have 41 jars. I am very careful and very tidy.
41? Ooh, splosh. That's a lot of jars. Or, even better, you could bury the jars. Then you don't even know where they are, so now you have no worries. That's just math. I have 0 worries and 17 buried jars I will never find.
Wait, was it actually the telling a friend and setting it down thing? The light one?
Nah, jars. Keep your jars, mud puppies. Mud puppies, we have solved it. What you do with your worries is, you worry harder, and you keep them in jars. Case closed.
Here's the real of it, little ones. You surely don't worry harder, and you don't go burying jars. Splash nearly had it. When a worry feels too big, you set it down. You tell God the scared thing, because you matter to Him, and you tell someone who loves you too. A worry was never meant to be carried alone. That's the warm, honest truth. The frogs may keep their jars.
Behold, the swiftest soul in all the creek at rest upon a stone. I never thought I'd see the day. It is, I must say, a very good look on him. Carry on, small lightning. Carry on.
Hey, Chitter, me too. Some days, the best thing on the whole list is the part where you stop. Scoot over, the warm spot's plenty big for two.
And as the light went gold, the friends sat together on the warm stone, and the great spilled pile got shared all around, more than enough, like it always was. Be well, little ones, and when the worries pile up on you, and they will, you don't have to carry them all. Set them down. Tell God. He's listening, and He cares.
See you next time, somewhere in Shiloh Creek.